Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play ROBOTECH Battlecry. I am Dean, this is the briefing room, and we're going to do Jack in story mode, yeah! Alright, we're starting with ambush hills. I wonder why they call ambush hills. In the last episode though, not to get off topic, in the last episode we did, Chapter 1. Here's all the fun things we can do in Chapter 2. We finished Chapter 1. We got the Izzy paint design, which is my favorite, because if there's one thing I learned from Power Rangers,
bred for combat by a race called the ROBOTECH Masters. They were created only for destruction. Human concepts such as music, love, peace, and even recreation were completely unknown to them. As the Zentradi followed the SDF-1 on its long trip to Earth, they were exposed to human culture. In fact, many of them decided to join the Earth forces. Only a handful of survivors remained on the Earth. With limited food and resources, the people endured terrible hardships as they labored to rebuild what we had all lost. Shortly after the ROBOTECH War, I was assigned to Base 6. As luck would have it, my friends Hiro Ishii and Izzy Randall had also managed to survive the war and now served alongside me at the base. Commander Helena Chase was the senior officer at Base 6. She was kind of a taskmaster, I guess, but like all of us, she was anxious to bring our lives back to a semblance of order, to begin again. While on duty, most of my time was spent running patrols out in the wasteland, looking for any signs of trouble. There was a shortage of food, and it was hard to get replacement parts for my Veritech. But I soon discovered that trouble was one thing that would never be in short supply. You see, millions of Zentradi had now been assimilated into human society. And just like humans, we shared some of the same flaws. There were renegade Zentradi who simply couldn't live peacefully with humans. Many of them became scavengers, wandering the wastelands and raiding human settlements when they needed weapons or supplies. Due to this new threat, the ROBOTECH Defense Force was called upon to protect the scattered communities all over the wasteland.
Excuse me. Alright, let's go. There's the little canyon level design.
Wolf 10 reporting in. I'm entering Ambush Hills.
Roger, Wolf 10. Renegades and Zentradi are known to be camping in these hills. They've been raiding Greystone for the last few months now, and the town needs our help. Clear the area of scavengers and make sure you destroy their munitions. Without weapons, they won't pose a threat to the town.
Sounds great. So, why do they call it Ambush Hills again? Commander?
Do you really want me to spell it out for you?
Alright, so... I think I briefly mentioned this in the last episode. I get why they did it, but it's a little disappointing that outside of Chapter 1, everything happens after it's and like I said, I get why they did it. I understand
There's one of the munitions crates.
they have the they have more freedom. Saga definitely the way the story is, it definitely does not lend itself to a lot of side missions with all that much different gameplay aspects, I guess, you know, to keep it from being the same thing over and over again. So, as you could see from the first chapter, all we really did was just battle. We battled once in the street and 3 times in dogfights, and it pretty much would have been all dogfights. For the joy of the game if it was based on the actual story of Macross. Whereas here, there's lots of stories you can tell with the Zentradi Rebellion, or the Uprising, however you want to call it. There's a lot more different gameplay elements you can use. You can tell your own little story without being tied down to the other characters. So I get why, I understand why they did it. It's just, at times it kind of seems like
that's right.
There's really no connective tissue, so to speak, with this game outside the first chapter. Now I'm gonna have to go on the other side of the rocks. I'm lazy. Alright. So, yeah, the rest of the game's just various different missions. There's escort missions, which are awful. The next mission, which we will be doing this episode, is you have to defend a building, which at times can be no fun. The next one's actually relatively easy, so I'm not too worried about that one, but it gets harder. There is a secret to success with those levels. It's difficult. These missions where you have to destroy stuff, and these types of missions are kind of slow. They're not really fun. I put it in here because, this is a ROBOTECH channel. This is a ROBOTECH game, and it is a Let's Play, so I can't really skip it, but this is not fun. This is compelling gameplay, guys! But, no, it's not compelling gameplay whatsoever. Not really a lot of fights outside of these little skirmishes with unarmed. By unarmed, I mean mainly Mecha Zentradi. They obviously are armed because then they wouldn't be shooting at me. But yes, they little skirmishes, and then you have to. Oh, sorry. You have to snipe some boxes. It's not fun. This is not good gameplay, in my opinion. It's just kind of thrown in there to be thrown in there. There's other things you could have done. You could have had us set charges and then have to escape. That would have been good gameplay.
Wolf 10 to base. I've destroyed all their munitions, but I was expecting a lot more resistance.
You're right, Wolf 10. Judging by the reports, there should have been more Zentradi activity here. Why don't you swing by Greystone and make sure the town is safe?
Oh boy. Trouble at Greystone is the next level. Or Trouble in Greystone. My apologies. I should be more accurate when I make statements like that. So the rest of the game will have the level sets will be like this. It'll be a group of 2 levels that are separated. As you can see, every level I'm going to do a different Veritech model with a different paint design, so you can kind of get a feel for all the different mecha you can have.
Town is under attack.
We won't
All
unlock a
citizens have
new
been
model
evacuated
for a
to the Civic
while,
Center.
so
Get over there and protect them.
it'll be, or a paint design for that matter, so it'll be, here soon we'll run out of combinations for a short period of time. This is a little bit better gameplay. This is a it's just basically one big battle, but you gotta enough right, the enemies actually come in a set pattern. So as long as you memorize the pattern, you're pretty good.
Yeah, that's right. Jack
It's not
the
always
Giant Killer.
perfect because the missiles are auto-aiming. They don't always hit.
Time to take these
they
guys
just-
to scoop.
Because you're auto-aiming your Guardian.
That building came out of nowhere.
Flying fighter mode's not a good idea. It's not a terrible idea, but I love using the missiles. The missiles are the best. I don't use a whole lot of battle. The missiles are kind of my way out. I'm not doing great this level.
Stay focused, Wolf 10.
Yes, as your objective gets destroyed, she makes comments like, stay focused, and what the heck are you doing? And that's how you know that you're failing your objective. But yeah, this is a little bit better. As you can see, it's just one big battle. And they come out of frequently... Oh, see? There.
What are you
Another
doing?
indication I'm doing poorly. Because I have to narrate. Narrating and playing is a lot more difficult than you think. They come at a pretty good clip, so you constantly fight. It's not like you're waiting for the next group to respawn. They come whether or not you could their previous group or not. Which is where saying that it doesn't always work. Oh, and I failed. Alright, let me try that
Fooling
again.
around and get back to work.
Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, that's where I said it's not a perfect system because the auto-aiming Pokemon is hit, and they come whether or not you destroy the previous group, so even if you memorize the group location, if you don't kill them fast enough, you still are not in a good position.
Alright!
So yeah, this is easily the best Robotech game to pull out. The Game Boy game wasn't terrible, and I got some enjoyment out of Invasion. There are times when I really enjoy Invasion. I cannot play it yet. I still have my original Xbox, but I am missing a power supply for it. So I'm playing this on the 360. At some point, I will get a power supply from my original Xbox, and I will play Invasion for you guys.
Watch it!
It has its own unique set of problems. I think every game has those. There's such thing as a perfect game, but there's a lot of problems with that game. There's some issues with this game too. I wish the multiplayer of this game was a little bit better. It is not, and that's unfortunate. It probably would have been better if there was... this would allow more than 50 fatalities. I'll show that off at some point. I'll show you the multiplayer.
Stay focused, Wolf 10.
Yeah, that's right. Jack the Giant Killer.
Sorry, I'm trying to focus so I don't lose again. So yeah, this is I'm not good at this game.
Great job, Wolf
I'm a
10.
lot better than what
Looks like
I've
they're breaking off
been
the attack.
playing.
Move in and
during
kick
this
the
Let's
rest of them
Play.
out of town.
But I'm still not good. There's like I said, narrating during the game. And that's another problem. This level started out with good gameplay, but This, it might drag on a little bit. It's starting to drag on. I'm feeling it going through the motions at
That's
this
the
point.
last of them. Good
And
work,
good,
Wolf 10.
it's done.
The town is secure.
Sometimes they try to carry on a
For
level
now, maybe. But
too
these
long,
raids are getting
and
worse every time.
that's a shame. It's a big crying shame. And we got the Bronze Cross, which I believe is for destroying battle pods. There's medals. I'll show off the medals at some point. I have another game, as you could see. It has my name on it. You saw it in the beginning of the episode. I have most of the medals
Wolf 10, the town of Ashfall has been suffering under frequent scav raids. You are to escort a
Gonna
relief
work on
flight of
completing those
helicopters
to show
carrying
you what it
supplies.
looks like when you have those
Rendezvous
complete.
with the destroyed escort to the
So-
outskirts of town.
Wolf 10 to C, Sergeants. We're starting the
This is
final
one of
approach
those
to the
escort
outpost.
missions I was telling you about.
Just in time. The guys stationed out here live right on the frontier.
It's not a
Karate are
terrible
pretty
escort
wild out
mission.
here,
This
so
is
we get to see
one of the
plenty of
ones
action.
that
The
I
shipment of food
actually
and supplies should help keep it
semi-enjoy.
going for a while. Just make sure we
it
get there to
does-
deliver it.
It tries to ramp up the difficulty at times by spawning enemies behind you out of nowhere. And it's that's kind of legit, in my opinion. If you're trying to ramp up the difficulty by throwing in enemies that seem to come out of nowhere, while still showing enemies out front, you have to choose which enemy you want to be firing at your escort. That's just to ramp up the difficulty. If you wanted to ramp up the
taking
difficulty,
damage.
add more enemies in the first place instead of spawning enemies after you left that can still shoot you in your escort. I don't know, I don't think it's great. I think it's kind of cheap to ramp up the difficulty that way, but whatever, it's still not that difficult. Where are my sea sergeants? There they are.
Next time, try aiming.
We do have some issues with the enemy
We're under
spawns
heavy
in this
fire.
game, just in general. They're all fixed, and all the spawns work. It's just, as I said, they'll spawn enemies out of nowhere just to ramp up the difficulty at times. Why not just have them there at the beginning? I don't know. Earlier when she was asking us to help, the sea sergeant pilot is the same girl throughout the game. Every time there's a sea sergeant, she's the pilot. I can't remember if she's also the pilot of the Cat's Eye. I'm doing a little Gerwalk dance waiting for my sea sergeants. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I worked pretty hard today. I can't remember if she's the pilot of the Cat's Eye or not. I think that's a guy, but
The outpost isn't responding to radio. I hope we're not too late.
she's the same one
There's
from
the base.
the level
It's
booby
under
trap
attack.
earlier in the game. And I think there's
Jack,
2 more
Richard,
levels
come
or
out of
something
here.
like that
Give
where
me some support.
you have to escort her fellow pilot
Where
who
the
never
heck are you,
speaks.
Jack?
He is not being
Time to
nice at
take
all,
these
is he?
guys to
Telling me to get
school.
my finger out my butt. I'm gonna stick it there on the weekends. This is a Wednesday night that's this.
Yeah!
It's
So
too
there.
hot for us down there. No way we can land in that firefight.
You get out of here. You don't want
Wolf
to
10 to
get
C,
hurt.
Sergeants. Try to get clear of the fight. I'm gonna hang back and see if I can help them out.
fan of the next level. I will say that. I'm not a big fan of the next level, so I'm going to put that off for the next episode. This has been Dean. This has been Let's Play Robotech Battlecry. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.